Hello people, welcome to ESA Winter 19. This is Wired Wiki. The run you're about to watch is Pokémon Red, but it's not regular Pokémon Red. It's a glitchless run with a DDR dance pad. It will be run by AEtienne. Have fun, because this is gonna be a hell of a ride.
Well, hello ESA. So that will be interesting. This is Pokémon Red. Any percent glitchless, but it's more like DDR Glitchless, because we will play entirely with this dance pad. So, we didn't see the start button because of the table, but I think if I will try to. Oh no, that should be fine like this, because one of the parts of the oh, this is only the start button, but that should be fine. So, still have some setups.
Yeah.
So anyway.
By the way, hi, I'm Link Boss. You can see me here. I'm just. There was a little bit of a quirk. I just had my game sound put up a little bit too high, so we're just waiting for that to start.
At the same time, so I will just clean the.
Yeah, clear the save data.
I will just clear the save data. We can't see that because of the table, but there is a start button just in front of the cycle.
We did as much as we could.
Yeah, and cycle is A and cross is B to be clear, and this is the select button. There is also a way to reset with triangle and square. To do hard reset, because we will also manipulate the RNG to be. That's as you probably expect. It's a little bit harder with this pad. So this is why we try to avoid. This is why you try to avoid most of the most difficult RNG manipulation in the games, and also. We add something like 30 minutes in the normal estimation of these runs, because most of the things, because of the movements, will be a little bit slower during the run, obviously.
Okay,
so
I'm back.
You're back?
I'm back.
You're back?
Oh, and by the way, just something. Go Pokeball! Yeah, it was just a little bit of fun.
So, off part on my animations, and you should be fine.
Do me a countdown?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go. So, Pokémon Red. As you probably know, it's a pretty well-known game on Game Boy.
Yeah. So basically, the target of this game is to be the best Pokemon trainer the world has ever known.
Yeah, but because this game is easy, we will play with your foot.
Yeah, because you can literally finish this game with your foot, so there's not a lot of hardness in that. It's just your casual RPG. So we start up in the player's room, so we get a potion for safety.
Yeah, because it's a marathon run, and of course we do safety strat. We'll also save at the most difficult point during the run. So. Oh yeah, I can watch here.
Yeah. Also, AEtienne was. We have the screen for AEtienne to watch, but AEtienne just noticed that he can watch on the projector as well.
Well, we shouldn't be in this bush, because there is some
Pokemon.
This is some wild Pokemon, some rat and some birds, and they are so strong they can kill you. So
yeah,
you need a mate.
Yeah, you need a little friend to help you.
Exactly.
And the Professor Oak is a bit old, so he had a lot of Pokemon when he was young, but he has only 3 now. So we have to choose for Squirtle. Yes, do you want Squirtle?
Yeah, I want.
Yeah.
I want it.
Because we are doing a Squirtle person, Kappa?
Yeah.
No, we are not.
Oh, yeah. So I press start to validate.
So basically, in Pokemon, you had two strats, two ways of doing the game in a speedrun. You can do the Squirtle percent, which is the old strat, which is basically rolling over the game with a Squirtle.
Yeah.
But the actual strat now uses a Nidoran, so we'll get him after, and you'll see how we get him. But for now, we have a battle against.
It's a very random battle actually.
Yeah.
We just have to make a 1 or 2 tail sweep by the free friends. Because I get because this Bulbasaur tackle me at the first turn, I will continue to tackle. And Spam tackle, by the way, it's a very good start right now because if he growl like this, the fight will be longer because he will, as you can see, my damage should be too low to make a clear battle. Oh, I need this experience, by the way, so if it's getting close, I will probably heal with the potion I just get.
Yeah, and also
That should be fine for the last ones.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
If it's not, I will heal to be sure to protect me for a critical, and that's fine.
Yeah, we got to level 6. Something to know on this battle is that in a speedrun you need to win it to get the experience, but you can actually lose it. It's the only battle in the game that you can actually lose without getting teleported back to the previous Pokémon Center.
Yeah. So, as you can see, my corner is not as fast as a keyboard player, but that's pretty normal. I'm pretty sure if in a world if exists a very good player of DDR who also tried to learn this run, it will totally destroy my own PB. I just do that for a meme things, to be honest. And that's become very interesting, by the way. So I'll try to continue to push myself in this run. Of course, there is no leaderboard about this category because it doesn't exist. But it's quite fun because. For example, one of the biggest difference between DDR Glitchless and the classic any percent Glitchless is when I do corner like this. Oh, I had to put it. This counts as an extra step, so that can be a problem. For example, the Ripple that we will use it later during the runs to avoid encounter against Pokémons, and that's especially a problems in cave or the final victory road. Oh, come on.
And also for RNG manipulations, but we'll see that later.
Yeah, the RNG manipulations can be quite harder with this pad, but honestly, I will only do 2 of them. So the one for Nidoruns, obviously,
and the one for Paras,
and the one for Paras. More specifically, the backup Paras.
Yeah, because the actual Paras fastest energy manip is way too hard to do. With a DDR pad.
I think it's possible, but the E-press during this manipulation, because you have to press A sometimes, and also the directions need to be in two different make 2 different input exactly at the same time,
and it's actually not possible with that except by jumping on the actual DDR pad.
By the way, there is also 3 inputs to do at the same time at the very beginning of a hard reset. Because it's a select and B, and I put select and B exactly on the same lines, that shouldn't be a problem. So because I have big foot, so that's fine.
So the something that's actually useful is that on the DDR pad you can actually do dual inputs if for some keys, for example, start on circle or select on X. So basically, if you're a size 10 or bigger, you can just do whatever you want. And if you are actual Bigfoot, you can reset the console with actually just your feet.
So I fight a little PG earlier during this round because I need this experience. Right now, I'll just try to go back for probably the main difficulty of this run. To be honest, that was a pretty good road one, by the way. So that's cool. Let's buy some Pokeballs because the first generation is the only generations where you have to buy your first Pokeballs. Yeah. It's not gifted, so
I think from the second generation on, the game became way more lenient with the player.
Yeah. So let's try to save at the good spot, and there we go for the RNG manip.
Okay. I advise you to concentrate, to focus.
Yeah.
on the RNG manip.
Okay.
So what I wanted to say also, the new world record will be made, I think, when Kevin DDR makes a run of this game in this mode. So basically what he's doing right now is moving on inputs exactly, doing some movements exactly at a good spot, and we get it!
First try!
First try! Woo! Can I get some claps? Yeah, thanks.
So you have to do all of the inputs at the good frame for getting the sneaker run, because the sneaker run is pretty important during the run, because it will be your best friends during. Oh, don't do that, please. There we go. Let's go for a Pokeballs. And it's sometimes, oh damn, sometimes he comes out, so let's try again. I really hope this one works, because I need some Pokeballs for the Paras, and that's fine. So yeah, I don't explain that, but all of our Pokemons will name A, because it's the faster way to deal with
dialogues?
With dialogues, yeah, because for each frame there is one letter appeared, so
yeah.
You always have to name things by one character if you have to.
Yeah. But basically, when you can change a name, you change it to one letter, because it saves up a little bit of time, it's like something like maybe 50 maybe 3 frames, so like 50 milliseconds. But those names are used so much that it adds up, and you can save up like 30 seconds on the end of the run. Just on
it's more like 30, yeah, more like 30 seconds on the entire run.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the entire run.
So I just have to be careful to don't do extra steps here, because this pad is pretty sensitive to be honest, and I just have to take care to don't do an extra fight.
Oh.
So this one is not pretty intended, but anyway, I will go out.
And to explain something on Pokemon Red on that, in the Jade Forest, is it the name in English? In this forest, there's something a little bit special with the spot where you can find the Pokemon. I know the name in French, but not in English. So it is that when you see that the texture is a little bit different for the spots, for the actual tile, is that it's a place where you cannot find Pokemons.
Yeah.
And that I don't know if it has been made for especially to reduce the Pokemon encounter rate in this place. But actually that helps us, because if we know the actual layout of the path we want to go, we can make no encounter without any repel, or almost, in the actual Jade Forest.
So this one is
Viridian Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, in French it's called Forêt de Jade. That's why. Viridian Forest.
Oh, don't poison me! Oh my god, that's bad. Poison at the very first turn is pretty problematic, because that's make obviously extra damage, and also that will lose me times. Okay, let's hope it will. Oh, let's hope it will don't spam that. Oh, I need to do a critical. I will heal to. Should I heal for the next one? No, I don't think that's a good idea, because it's pretty. Yeah, a critical should be pretty rare. There we go. And we got level 8. And Bubble. Bubble is very important for the very first gym leader. So, but before I have to. There we go. And the potions just here.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry.
Yeah. And I will redo a menuing just after this bush, just to swap those 2 Pokemons, by the way. Oh no, not like this.
While he's doing that, I would like for the chat to admire those magnificent Pac-Man socks.
I like those socks.
Yeah, they're nice.
Even if it's not Pac-Man, but I think playing Pac-Man with that should be interesting too.
Yeah. Basically, it's a DDR track on hard mode, playing Pac-Man with that.
There is so many ways to play Pac-Man right now. With every controller, I think, that to be honest.
High performance sucks, says the chat. And also, you're welcome from the production crew.
I have to be careful, honestly, to don't touch A button when I want to save in front of someone.
Yeah, because you can actually trigger the dialogue.
Yeah. So Brock.
So Brock is not actually Brock. He has
Yeah.
he has rock type Pokémons. So if you start the game with Charmander, which is the most sensible choice that everyone choose, of course, you have a bit of a hard time. But on this level, we start with since we start with Squirtle,
Cool.
we can use basically the bubble attack to throw bubbles at him.
And a very good special, by the way, and
Oh.
he's pretty kind with me, so
Yeah.
this fight will be very easy.
We got the
It's already a win, I think.
we got the good RNG, boys.
Yeah, we really need RNG, of course, during this runs. So we do a clear strat to all players know. I just go for my Nidoran at the beginning of the fight and immediately swap to Squirrel and spam bubble to make some experience to give some experience to my Nidorans.
Yeah.
And after that, and after this fight, this is the last. Normally, this is the last time we saw Squirrel right now.
So goodbye, Squirtle. Basically, if we see Squirtle again, that means the run has gone very bad.
Yeah, this is one time I can saw Squirrel once against a hiker later during the runs, if
Yeah.
I'm not lucky with another attack. So there we go, one beige.
And also, someone on chat says why the DDR. We will say that again. The DDR because the memes.
Exactly. Be sure I'm pretty better with a keyboard actually in this game.
Yeah, a keyboard on an actual pad.
Yeah, because there is many way to play these games actually, with a keyboard, with a pad, with a GameCube, with the things you use to play at Pingu.
Oh, the DBA ASP.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's probably the gamepad used by the best player in the world.
Which one?
I
The
think-
DBA ASP?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure about that, but I think they use a pad, and the pad of this of the GBSP is pretty awesome.
Yeah, the
too.
pad of the GBSP is very good because you don't have a lot of travel for the D-pad, which allows for quick direction changes.
I was about to forget something.
Oh. Yeah,
There
we
go.
have now to set the battle to set
Yeah.
instead of shift. No, not
Yeah.
shift. It was not on purpose. Okay, so instead of shift, because now that we don't need to go from Squirtle to Nidoran, we just go through with Nidoran for the whole run.
So Horn attack is a very awesome attack. Is those 65? You have 65 power,
Yeah,
100% accuracy, and so we learned it very soon at the run. Oh, that's too bad. That can be happen. This is the range. Each attack have a range damage that can change to a high range to a low range, and that should be too low. That should be. I probably did too very low on attack, so
Yeah.
that's why. Actually, yeah, the Nidoran that I manipulate is not perfect, but it's enough for this all one. He add 55 points. We name that EV and the first generations at the attack stats, and that's perfect for this run. Okay, I really hope this one don't put me under 11 HP. Oh, if you can, don't touch me the next turn. That should be awesome.
Pray for the screenshot.
Ouch.
Oh, you will have to use a potion, I think.
I will have to use probably one potion. Should I go for 2 potions? That should be a good idea, I think, even if it's only for not a lot amount of HP. Anyway, I have to heal anyway, so let's see.
One potion is 27.
Let's go safe.
Yeah.
Because this guy is not someone you can joke with.
Is it
him.
the shorts guy?
Yeah, this is the shorts guy.
Hi, I like shorts. Them comfy and easy to wear.
This guy kill a lot of friends. Be sure this guy kill a lot of friends because of this one. Red Star level 11s.
Yeah.
That's beginning pretty well. It's not the worst start possible. This one is very scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and a critical. So I definitely have to heal for the next things anyway.
Yeah, because we can't go YOLO on that. Oh yeah, even with kicked.
Okay, that should be fine for the next tackle.
Yeah.
Okay, the next nice useless critical by the way.
Yeah,
That's
thanks for the useless critical.
Okay, so normally this one can kill me right now. Don't warp, just don't warp. Oh my god. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed the warp, so that's cool.
Is the warp a 100% accuracy attack?
I'm not sure. If it's that was a Gen 1 miss, so
yeah,
that's very lucky.
I think we can take the occasion to explain the Gen 1 miss.
Yeah, explain that.
Yeah,
should be
the Gen 1 miss on the Gen 1, because of how the game is coded, you have actually 1 on over 256 chances to have a miss on a 100% accuracy attack. That's how it happens, and somehow that one over 256 happens a lot during speedruns.
Yeah, because we launch a lot of attack by the way, so that's nearly normal. So let's use the select buttons. There we go. To make own attack on the top. That should be better right now. Now I just have to spam own attack and try, if it's possible, to finish by tackle.
By the way, did you know that Ekans is snake backwards?
I'm sorry?
For the previous Pokémon, for the previous battle, did you know that Ekans was snake backwards?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Oh, Arbok is Cobra backwards.
Cobra. Yeah, backward. Oh, yeah. I knew what I mean. Sorry, because my English is probably worse than the Link Boss one. So.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, we are two French talking with very different accents, so we don't actually understand each other.
Oh my god. Yeah, I did a critical against the very first Arcan guys, because Metapod and this brother can be a really huge problem. Lose you lots of time if, but by doing a critical, that save a lot of time. So I should just be careful about to don't touch any things. There we go. Yeah, because it's really easy with this pad to go one square too far, because yeah, the input is rest for a bit of moment when so you just have to be careful to don't push the touch too long. So how many on attack did I have? For the moment, honestly, the run's going pretty well.
Oh, I haven't even seen how much on attack you do.
Yeah, it's 5, so
5, yeah.
And now 3 because I launched another one.
Yeah.
So
I will do no joke on the attacks of this Metapod. What did I want to say? Will you go through the Pokémon Center before Mount Mood?
Yeah, for sure. Because yeah, there is also the road used by the world record holder, by most of the people who try to get the world record of these games. That doesn't use the next Pokémon Center because they actually know very long RNG manipulations. Come on, PG. Thank you. PG or Spear. Oh, PG, nice.
Yeah, PG. So we got for our fly city slave.
Yeah, this is only this Pokemon is only to get fly. So
By the way,
Pokeball.
I should excuse myself for sometimes I will say the French names of things in Pokemon because on the French version of Pokemon, every name is changed.
Every name is changed, yeah.
So yeah. What? For example, PG in French is called Roucoule. So.
No, not
bonk.
Bonk. No, not 2 euros per bonk this time, guys.
No, it's 10. No, it's very easy to bonk when you're playing with your foot. So
just take care about these things.
Oh yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll just hold it. So this is the first Pokemon Center. Normally, during the whole run, we will use the Pokemon Center only 3 times, if I don't do any mistakes. The most the principal reason why we have to spend times to use Pokemon Center is because of the PP management. The PP is the number of time you can spam an attack. So yeah. Basically, we are in the Zubat cave.
Yeah. The Zubat and the Clefairy cave with you apparently.
Yeah, because I don't know why, but I have some magnetism with Clefairy. So
yeah, you attract the Clefairy like nothing else. So to be more precise, on the Moon, you have like 10% chance of encountering a Clefairy, and one time you encountered like what, three
or four during
during one go, and no Paras, of course.
Because by the way, if we meet Paras during this run, that should be a huge time save, because I have to do an RNG manipulation at the very end of this section to find a Paras, because Paras is very useful. You can learn dig and cut. I'm sorry.
So basically, it's our HM slave.
Yeah, that will be the last Pokemon we use Pokeballs. And I do this fight for 2 reasons. The first one is the money. I need some Pokédollars for the rest of the runs, and also the levels, because I need to be level 16 at the end of the sections to make the evolution of probably the most powerful Pokemons found for this speedruns.
Rare candy, actual steroids for Pokemons.
Yeah, rare candy is very useful to immediately win a level and win a lot of time, of course.
Yeah, but you have to be careful when you use it in regular gameplay, because imagine you are to go through levels, you just basically get some experience points. And imagine you are like 30 experience points to the next level, and you use a rare candy. Then well done, it's a rare candy that you've wasted, because you have to basically the most optimum way to use rare candy is just after getting level up.
And by the way, rare candy are rare in this game. They are pretty rare, and sometimes hidden too. So can I get the kill here, please? High range. That should be that's fine. There we go.
But to be honest, I prefer the French name of the rare candy, which is the
super bonbon.
The super bonbon, the super candy, because it's more super.
So level 60. Here we go. So I will make an evolutions. Here we go. So don't press the cross.
Yeah.
Don't press the cross.
Rush B.
Don't rush B here, because if I rush B, the run is destroyed.
Yeah, basically in Pokemon, in the first generation of Pokemon, not in the second, but in the first generation, you can cancel an evolution by pressing B during it. On the second generation, it has been replaced by the stasis rock or something like that.
In
French it's called Pierre Stase, so
you can also do that in Generation 5, if I remember correctly.
But I think from the Generation 3 on, you can always press B.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah,
Clefairy! So, Clefairy.
Oh my god.
Everstone, yeah. Thanks for the chat for reminding me the names in English.
Yeah, there is probably a lot of huge fan of Pokemon actually in the chat. And to be honest, I learned every time I play, I run a Pokemon games.
You learn something from the chat.
Yeah, and someone comes to me to the hey, can I comment your run or something like that?
Yeah.
And I hear the commentator, and I learn something I didn't know about the game, because sometimes most of my commentators know the games much better than I know.
I don't think
Because right now, to be honest, I mainly play Pokemon for the speedruns, even if I play a lot casually during when I was a child. So.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't think he knows more than you. He knows just differently than you.
Yeah, probably that.
Have you got the powers, by the way?
No.
Okay.
So it's too bad for the moment.
Yeah.
Normally, all of this section can be made by the RNG manipulation to avoid encounter, but because it's pretty long, I will only do an RNG manipulation perhaps at the end. Yeah, 2!
Yeah,
Let's make
2 Clefairies.
Clefairy. My
Clefairy.
magnetism is not is still here. Let's go.
By the way, someone on the chat says something quite interesting. A Pokemon leveled up only with rare candies.
Woohoo!
Yay,
You
Paras!
get a Paras.
So yeah, a Pokemon leveled up only with rare candies will have less stat gains.
Yeah, it's because of the EVs.
Yeah.
Oh, can I go for another? Yeah, let's try. And don't crit, please. That should be great. Thank you.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, it's normal because during each battle you do with the Pokemons,
You get
EVs.
EVs. Yeah.
But yeah, if you upgrade the Pokemons with a
rare
rare
candies,
candy,
you don't get any EVs. So
any EVs, so that's why.
yeah, and EV influence the stats.
Yeah, but you can also get EV later during the game, so that's something. Hey, that make free.
Hey, free!
Let's make free. Nice.
Clefairy, Clefairy, Clefairy again.
By the way, this is the game. There is no change in the game. Be sure.
Yeah,
be
yeah,
sure
yeah.
that This is the true NG of the games. I mean, it's just my mannerisms. I can't explain that.
Yeah. We didn't change the game to make it more mimi. It's already as mimi as we want,
Yeah.
like that.
Oh. If I can attack first after that, that should be.
Beware
no,
of the
I will don't take the risk to get poison.
Yeah.
Poison sting is a little bit faster than on attack, but I prefer on attack. By the way, you probably ask why I don't ever use my Moonstone early. Oh, that's a very good critical actually.
You don't use your Moonstone early because as well as with rare candies, on the end, when you evolve your Pokemon early, you get less stats with than not evolving in. And not less stats. It's you get less attacks. Attacks farther behind. No?
That's not about that. That's just because of the roar of the Pokemon. The roar of Nidoking is a little bit longer than the roar of of Nidorino.
So yeah, you want to get it the farthest possible.
Yeah.
Okay,
because but for this guy I need Nidoking because this Pokemon number 3 is too resistant for Nidorino.
For Nidorino, okay.
This is why I use the Moonstone at this moment.
So this is Grimer, which is basically a pile of mucus.
But also what you say is true because if you evolve a Pokemon too early, you can't learn some attacks
further down. So for example, instead of learning an attack at level 31, it learns it at level 33. So.
And sometimes it don't learn it at all.
Oh, so yeah, sometimes it doesn't learn it at all.
Honestly, the only attack we have to learn right now by Nidoking itself will be Trash, and the rest will be done with the TM. Oh, the bug music. It's happened sometimes when you finish the fight at a precise frame.
And
so
that's Pokemon.
So I get my Paras. I'm pretty happy about that. So I don't have to do the manipulations here. Normally this is where I do the manipulations. So but now I'm on fight.
Paras now. What fossil did you get? Was it the Helix?
Yeah, the Helix.
Yeah. Oh, so praise it, the chat, praise it, please. Yeah, or we have already started praising it.
Well, sub 32 at out of the Mount Moon. That's not
this is very bad for a regular run.
yeah, for regular runs. If you are not out of the Mount Moon, sub 28.
Yeah.
You should you should reset. It's depend of the pace you aim, of course, but
Yeah.
I reset everyone.
To be honest, I aim when I am on the Mount Moon over less than under 30 minutes. I'm on PB pace. Because my actual PB for a Pokemon run is 2 hours and 47 minutes. So
you also use scroll, so it's oh my god. I use my
I use Squirtle, so I'm not very good at that.
So I will go for something really.
Yeah,
strange.
it's called the instant text glitch, and
Yeah.
it's a glitch.
It's not very a glitch. It's not considered as a glitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very close from a glitch, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not a glitch because you you have maybe seen on some runs, like for example the Zelda Wind Waker Glitchless run by Etienne.
Yeah.
People in speedrun decide what glitches are on art based on very personal opinions.
Yeah.
And that means that right now we are in a mode that's called instant text that allows us to don't have the scrolling for the text but instant text right now, and it can be disabled on very specific
Yeah,
occasions.
but if you press start, if you heal, if you change your Pokemons, if you answer a question by yes or no, if you reset, so by a lot of things, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's why it doesn't stay for the whole run, but it can save us a little bit of time during this Azuria part this Cerulean City part where we go on the bridge, on the Nugget Bridge.
So something really problematic just happens.
Oh,
I get sand attack by the first Pokemon of the rival.
the
And that's
hooks,
and that can be pretty problematic, especially about Hyper Frank. So
yeah.
I will go if I miss. No, that's not miss.
Okay.
If I miss, I should I think because it's a marathon run, of course.
I should advise you to do extra save in case.
Yeah, I will do extra save during the whole one to be sure.
And
actually, I can't save without deactivating the instant text.
yeah.
It's pretty. So yeah, instant text is pretty dangerous in a marathon one, so I will not push. I will definitely heal even before the red bar. So
Yeah, but because you can, because from now on it's either you are pushing it to keep it even if you're lowering your HP,
yeah.
because if you heal your Pokemon you lose instant text, remember. Or if you are playing safe, and I would advise you to play safe because we are already 30 minutes in, so I don't want to go back 10 minutes because we are tired and we want to go to bed after that.
Yeah, to be sure. I will definitely go to bed after that.
Yeah, and we will dream of Pokemons and Pingus.
Oh yeah, they should make Pingu a Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Isn't there like Piplup? Isn't Piplup like a Pingu Pokemon?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So we are actually in the Nugget Bridge to fight the 5 guardians of the Nugget Bridge. So I really hope this PG doesn't give me a sand. Oh, that's a very good critical, by the way, because this PG can do sand attacks, and sand attack is always problematic. It's by far the best attack at the beginning of the games.
Yeah.
Spam sand attacks.
Sand attacks is good when you are using it, but
Yeah.
it's bad when you're not.
Yeah.
when the opponent is using it. Or
So shorty guy, another shorty guys, but very very easy to pass, because if I got a good range on attack, all of these Pokemons should be a one-turn kill. Nope. Oh, that's fine. It's doing something useless. Oh damn! Into quick attack. Oh, that's bad.
if you want, I have a message from the chat. The chat is appreciating the fact that we are on maximum Frenchness right now.
Yeah, it's hard to hide that, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, this crate was useless. I will definitely do a one-turn kill.
I think the
Same
only
things for the bets.
I think the only way for us to be more French would be to actually talk in French.
Yeah. But honestly, we didn't do the same mistakes at your runs during Mickey Mania. We beginning when we beginning the streams by talking French. So
Yeah, yeah. Because if you were there like yesterday during the Mickey Mania run at the beginning of the run, we were in the middle of a sentence talking in French between us when the stream suddenly went live.
During the time that we speak about something
in French.
We speak about Mickey Mania or other things, but actually the run's going very well.
Yeah.
I got so many critical during this Mount Moon. I will just play safe here, guys. I will just heal.
Yeah, play safe. So we are not anymore on the instant tech glitch. You can
you will see that immediately.
Yeah.
Here we go. The text appear letter by letter. So right now we normally lose times, but I really want to be sure to pass this one without dying because it can crit a lot.
Yeah.
Karate Shop, one of the attack of monkey can crit, and he don't do that anyway.
Also, do you think this actually looks like a monkey?
Like that?
Yeah,
because you can also do things with your hands when you play with your foot. That's also a pretty good thing. You can also drink or something like that. You can drink. You can
you can actually solve the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, but don't do bad things.
You could play Pokémon too with your hands.
So I have to be careful here. Okay, so
yeah, we have to be careful here because if we forget the wrong attack, we actually reset.
That's actually a huge problem. Here, that shouldn't be the problem shouldn't be too big because we definitely use trash right now during the whole things till Bill.
Yeah, it's
because let's speak about a little bit of trash, the new attack we just get. So trash is very powerful.
Yeah. Do you want me to explain?
Yeah, go
Thrash,
for it.
the basic thing with Thrash. So let this run go to Thrash. So Thrash basically is a very powerful attack, but it has a bad thing with it is that when you start it, you can't stop it. So you're thrashing about, and after 2 or 3 turns. So it depends on RNG. Either you get 2 or 3 turns.
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Excuse me. 3 or 4. 3 or 4 turns. You get confused, and when you get confused, if you haven't played Pokemon, which is very sad if you haven't. If you haven't played Pokemon, when you're confused, you have like is it half 30% chance?
It's 50.
50. Or is it for 50 actually? Okay.
So when you're confused, you're 50. It's a 50-50.
Yeah, you have a 50% chance of either doing the attack normally or hitting yourself.
Yeah.
So it's basically the game of stop hitting yourself, please. Reminds me of my primary school.
For example, I really hope I get a crit or a 4 attack here. So that's
because if you don't, you get confused and we are bad.
4, that's perfect.
4. Praise RNG.
Oh, if I didn't get a 4 here, I will certainly use Squirrel instead of taking the 50-50.
Yeah, because the bubble is actually pretty powerful still in this part.
Okay, I get the elixir. That will be very useful later in the run, especially because elixir
replenish PPs, so power points. So that is basically the amount of attacks you can do without healing the Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, and we will use it a lot during the Elite Four.
Yeah.
You'll see why. I don't say it why, but you'll see why, because basically the Elite Four is rolled over.
Yeah. Yeah, this run was the global strategy of this run was really pushed very far by the whole Pokemon Speedruns community.
And I should say, all in the mage in the chat, the guy off screen sounds a bit German. I am actually offended by that because I'm not German. No, it's fine.
So, for the moment, Nidoking is very very powerful because we face some random trainers, and Trash is so powerful that I'm 100% sure to make a one hit KO every times. That's will be actually the main issue, the main things for all of the Pokemon. Oh yeah, once again, that's pretty rare by the way. This
I like how it recreates the Pokemon music, like it's very different from the actual music.
And this is the last trainer before Bill.
Who is the last? Who lost her boyfriend? So, what's your fetish? It's odd-ish. This is actually I don't remember which comic, Extra Fabulous Comics or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Which had this pun in it.
Oh, quick attack. This is also a problem. Quick attack is a huge problem when you try to be fast in this game.
Yeah.
Because we'll probably explain that later. Because there is a things can boost your speed very high if you are in fights. That's called the red bar.
Yeah.
But it's also very risky. You should probably explain that right now.
Yeah.
For the rest of the runs.
Yeah. The concept of red bar in Pokemon is in Pokemon Red is actually depending on how the sound processor works. Basically, in Pokemon, you have like four. I think it's 4 simultaneous voices. So your sound chip can do four basic sounds at the same time. So the music takes usually 4 of them to get the best music. So like you're hearing right now. But when you have a red bar, you have one voice that is continually taken by the ding 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 sound, and when it does it, it just cancels half of the sound in a battle. So that means that your battle goes way faster because, for example, the Pokemon sounds when they die is when they appear and they die is like divided by 2, and attack times are a little bit shorter too. So basically, it's that. We take advantage of the sound processor to go faster, but since you have to be in as less than 20% of your life, it's quite a dangerous thing to do.
It's a very dangerous thing to do. Or you have to do it by be sure to finish every fight
in one hit
and attack first, of
yeah,
course. So.
Because you can't rely on quick attack failing basically. So thrashing about again.
Let's hope you don't get supersonic here.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Or supersonic. Yeah, we are confused.
And I can't do anything because it's okay. Go.
Yeah, it's good.
So I will definitely heal before the next fight. Because the next fight is probably the second biggest run killer of the runs.
Yeah. So this is Ondine.
Yeah, Ondine in French, but
Ondine in French, but Misty. Yeah, Misty in English.
Okay.
I like to inundate the chat with my Frenchness. So yeah, Misty. Misty who has Starmie and a Staryu. A Staryu and a Starmie.
Yeah, and Starmine can be a huge problem because if Starmine do Bubble Beam and slow you, you will definitely die.
So Starmie is the evolution of Staryu, and the Starmie with Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is basically a cheated attack in Pokemon because it's the most powerful water attack of the game aside from water cannon.
Hydro Pump is very useful, but it's not 100% accuracy by the way.
Yeah, the problem is that it's not. It's like 70% accuracy, and you have only 5 power points for it.
It's
whereas
17 on 18. It's 17, I think.
Yeah,
17 or 18.
70, I think. And the problem with Bubble Beam, the thing with Bubble Beam is that it's the second most powerful attack.
It's 18. Sorry.
Yeah, 18. Okay. But you have like 20 power points, and it's just a cheated attack. Basically, when you do the quarter% current, I think you keep the Bubble Beam attack up until getting the laser beam, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, because I will not get the laser beam.
Yeah, you won't.
Okay, so
but we will keep Bubble Beam there because it's, as we said, it's such a cheated attack but they nerfed it in the following games, I think, by making more powerful attacks.
Yeah, the most powerful attack of water, I think it's not Bubble Beam, I think it's Surf in this generation.
I think Surf and Bubble Beam are quite...
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but you
We have to ask the chat. There is certainly a very well known, the guys who probably have access to Smogon, a very cool website to have any information about all of the generation of the Pokemon games. That's the. So
Surf is 80 power.
Okay.
Not 100. 100 is in following versions of Pokemon.
So I just redo the instant text because I can do it I can do it by if I don't have the bicycle voucher, I think is that in English?
The seller, the bicycle seller.
Yeah, the bicycle tickets.
Oh, ticket. Yeah, the bicycle pass ticket.
Yeah, something. Until I don't have that, I can go for the instant text. So let's continue. I have enough HP right now to continue until the rocket, the rival.
So the Pokemon named A in this game are Nidoking and Squirtle.
Yeah.
And Surf, Batchan on the chat says Surf is 95 in older gens and 96 since X and Y.
It's pretty difficult to remember.
Yeah.
For each generation because they nerf both some attacks sometimes.
Yeah, they change everything.
For example, Trash is totally different in the other generations.
Yeah.
It's not as powerful as it right now.
And
so I will. Oh no, I didn't do that as fast to cancel this song.
Yeah, because you can cancel the item get noise if you go fast enough on the full restore
Yeah.
Also, there's something to I have a little quiz for the chat. How many Pokemons are there currently?
Oh my.
This is something I actually didn't know before last Saturday.
Yeah, because in this game there is 152 Pokemons.
Yeah, 51.
51.
Officially.
Yeah, because I always count Missing No. But
yeah, but Missing No is not a Pokemon.
It's
Missing
not
No
a
is a
Pokemon.
memory problem. So, and for example, for now I don't have. There's at least 20. Well, you're not wrong, but I haven't seen the correct answer right now.
If I'm not, I think it's 700.
No, it's not.
No. Okay, don't quick attack me. That should be awesome. Okay, I really hope to don't get quick attack because I just need my HP as I can for the rival and of course the gym leader. Yeah, because the problem is in French we call the gym leader the champion of the city, so that's totally different in the English version, of course. So the biggest danger in this fight is this one, the Raticate. Yeah, there we go. It didn't do a quick attack. Very good. Well, we still have the instant text. Instant text is very powerful in this section because there is a lots of dialogues with the rival and with the person in front of the boat. Because yeah, we go to the the boat of the Saint-Anne, I think.
SS Anne.
SS Anne, yeah.
Yeah, the Ocean in French.
To be honest, in the French anime, this name is the Saint-Anne. It's not the Ocean.
Yeah, it's in the anime they were lazier.
Yeah.
Also, one the answer has been found is effectively 802.
802. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want more trivia, just ask me, Kappa. What did I wanted to say about Nai? So yeah, we are facing the next battle against Gary. I still call him Gary because it's not blue for me.
Blue for me is
yeah,
blue,
I like the names of the anime. So it's Ash and Gary and Sasha and Regis. Yeah, in France, Regis.
So here we go. Don't sun attack.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So Pidgeotto, the Pidgeotto sun attack is very bad in this game. I think we can say you get Pidgeottoed when you get sand attacked.
You get sand attacked.
Yeah.
Okay, I use Bubble Beam here because it's a little bit faster. The damage comes a little bit faster than its own attack.
Yeah, because in Pokemon somehow I think the more damage the attack deals, the faster the bar goes down.
That's not that. That's because if the attack doesn't have any effect, any side effect, that's make the enemy pling.
Oh yeah. The enemy blink if it doesn't have any side effect, but if it has, it doesn't blink.
If there is a side effect, for example, Bubble Beam slow your opponent, for example, Trash make you confused. If it do that, that just slide the.
There's just
move a little bit the tide, and that's all.
Okay, so yeah, I see. Hello, I'm learning the run.
But yeah, there is a lot. To be honest, there is a lot of things to do about the speedrun of these runs.
Yeah, Pokemon is not an easy game to learn.
Because it gets pushed very far by the way. So there is a lot of knowledge about these games.
Yeah, if you want to know if you want to know what are the rules for the run on emulator on things. Check the actual rules. It's very hard. You have to have a specific version of a specific emulator with a specific version of the game.
Even for a console, you have to play on the English version. If you don't do that, your run will not be validated.
Not any English version. The English American version. You cannot play on the English European version. Because basically we think basically, the Pokemon community is more on all runners being equal against RNG and version difference, but rather than each runner taking the faster version they want. It's a philosophy difference. For example, another philosophy is the Zelda runners. You can get whatever game you want, but to have the world record, you have to run on VC.
Yeah. So
NTSC is better anyway. On Game Boy, NTSC doesn't exist.
I just bought Ripple and some potions, of course.
Yeah.
And I sell my nuggets because it's
By the way, 5,000 Poké dollars for chicken nuggets. It's pretty expensive.
So I have to do some menuings here.
Yeah.
So
and will you do the actual? No, you won't.
No, I won't do these manipulations because we can also manipulate the RNG to get the trash here. Yeah. But I never manage it correctly. To be honest.
Because to explain how it works, this gym. In this gym, you have a lot of trash cans, and in two of the trash cans, you have two buttons, and pressing those two buttons consecutively will make the door open. There's a little trick, though, is that in one of if one of the trash can has the button in it, the other button is in one of the surrounding trash cans.
Oh, it's 100% sure right now. This is the one in the bottom, right there.
Yeah.
There we go. So this trash is when this trash on the top right is the first. Oh my God! I was on the bottom thing. Yeah. When this one on the top right is the first trash, the second one is always
on
the bottom for this one specifically.
Yeah, because Pokemon RNG again.
Yeah.
Or should I say non-RNG?
That was pretty fast for the trash, by the way, without the manipulations.
Yeah. It's not a trash run then.
Oh my God! Don't do mistakes. There we go.
Yeah.
I was close from doing trash here, and that's
on this
bad
game,
idea. But
on this game, if you're playing with Squirtle, this is the gym that actually gives you a lot of problems because the main Pokemon on this gym, Raichu, is very hard to beat with Squirtles.
But here, this gym leader can be pretty stupid because he can. Oh, he growl.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just grows.
But sometimes it Thunder Shock, and I'm ground type, so that doesn't do
because
anything.
because Thundershock is contractually bound to use Thundershock because Thundershock is the signature move of his gym. But by the way, I should ask our lovely donation reader that actually knows more about Pokemon than me.
Yeah,
Is there
perhaps
some
it's Retrotato.
Yeah, it's Retro Tato. Do we have some donations?
We certainly do. We have $20 from the man himself, Nicolas Cage, saying, "Not the bees." you can try and guess which incentive he put that towards. And we also have $5 from Kona saying, "Love the first gen Pokemon games, and in celebration of the run, it's time to save the children and save the bees."
Yay!
We also have $35 from Anonymous without a comment, but thank you very much.
Uh,
And lastly, we have $5 from Sephira saying, "Dance Dance Revolution Pokemon Mix when Nintendo."
Okay, so right now we are going to expect to see something a little bit weird in Pokemon. We can dig inside a house.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah,
The
but
house is called like
like a cave basically, and
some
the-
house, some
houses, not all of them. And basically, since we didn't go to the what's the name of this city? Vermilion City?
Vermilion City, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. No, not this one. This one is Viridian, but no, it's not Viridian. Vermilion.
Viridian is the one
No,
we just quit.
Is Vermilion the one with LT Surge on it?
Yes, I think.
Cerulean, maybe? Yeah, maybe. No, Cerulean is here. What? Yeah. Chat, help me. It's Karma sur Mer in French. Help me. So yeah, this city when we were with the SSN, we didn't go to the Pokemon Center. So that means when we dug, we just end up at the previous Pokemon Center, which is the Pokemon Center of Cerulean City. Yeah, Vermilion. This is Cerulean. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thank you, chat. You are following the one. It's good.
The chess is probably way more awoke than us.
Yeah, you are probably more awake than us
awake,
because
so.
you might be American, or you might be waking up.
This is the good time for America right now.
Yeah.
So.
To be honest, I woke up at like 10 a.m. this morning to do my tech shift at noon. So
there we go. So I saved just before this lady because this lady have 4 Pokemons.
yeah, she has 4 Pokemons, and over time they can kill you.
It can kill you. It can kill me, but that should be a problem if I lose my full restore here. For example, if I get paralyzed or something like that. So I will see. Let's see.
So the Bellsprout.
And just because that's been a while, I didn't do a save. So let's be safe. We didn't do about, I don't know, Gen 1 miss, for example. So
Gen 1 miss.
okay, that's not going. I will try. There we go.
I should notice that I always find the first gen Pokemon sprites pretty ugly.
Yeah, the first gen Pokemon sprites are they are definitely ugly. But to be honest, the second generation sprites, especially in Crystal, are very awesome. So.
Yeah, they are very awesome, and in Crystal they are animated. So.
Yeah. So this guy, I don't know why, but he had a Caterpie level 20.
Yeah,
so
why not?
It's pretty weird.
I've got a message from someone you know in the chat, Etienne. There's Tanukiruno in the chat.
Oh.
Who says hello and good luck at Etienne for his DDR run of Pokemon Red Blue.
Thank you.
Tanukiruno is a viewer that we have often on the French streams.
A pretty well-known viewer of my chat.
Yeah, so
the chat of all associations.
Yeah, we are in a speedrun association in France, so we see him a lot.
Okay, I will try to don't touch this guy. There we go. Okay, for the moment the run's going pretty well actually. Slower than slower without a keyboard, of course, but
So now this is the fun part.
Yeah, the dark
So
cave.
yeah, we are in the dark cave, and as the dark cave names makes it hint, it's actually dark. So
Lots of
we
hints.
we could use the flash HM, but we didn't capture enough Pokemon to get it. We need to at least 10 something like that.
Oh yeah.
And then
I
it's on the other it's on the other side of the cave to picker.
Yeah. On
The Diglett cave.
Diglett cave. Yeah.
Yeah, on the Diglett tunnel. So we have to. So it will be too much of a loss of time. So it's better to learn the actual dark cave layout by heart.
Yeah.
No, we'll just learn the path, not the actual layout.
Okay. No. Wrong
And
here.
right now, Etienne is doing it by bonking more.
That's also pretty useful to have the sound here.
Yeah,
If you bonk in this area.
yeah,
It's
because
not too hard to learn. You just have to be careful to don't touch any extra trainers. So another things. Oh, Gen 1 miss.
oh, genuine miss whip.
Against,
Confusion. No confusion. Oh,
Okay. Not two Gen 1 miss, please. Thank you.
yeah,
So right now we are in red bar. That's
yeah. So
So I will definitely do a save before the next runner because I
Yeah.
will try to keep this red bar. Normally there is no problem except if we get a Gen 1 miss. So I will definitely do a save.
yeah, the keeping the red bar will also gives us a good occasion to see how it works.
So
Going
as you can
better.
see, Gen 1 miss can be a huge problem because normally, for example, the war record on this runs always try to be in red bar in this part of the runs, and if they get a Gen 1 miss, that's an instant death. So very good. So this audition are also have also a possibility to resist to trash, but that doesn't happen. So
as you can see with the battle with the red bar, we didn't hear the Odish sound when he died, and we heard like half the Bulbasaur sound when he spawned, and that sped up everything very fast. And Ripple were off. Did you buy extra Ripple, by the way, compared to a regular one?
no, but I really for when I'm with the DDR pad, I always wait for the alarm to be sure to use a Ripple as far as I can.
Yeah, because usually in the regular run you use your repel by knowing when you have to change, but sometimes it's not. You have still like 3-5 steps remaining. Ooh, it's bad.
That's pretty early. Anyway, let's
So,
go again.
By the way, a regular repel is like I think a regular repel works for 150 steps.
I'm not sure about the number, but yeah, it's well less than the super
Yeah,
Ripple.
maybe 50, 100 and 150, or maybe 150, 200, 250. I don't remember.
Nice useless crate once again. Yeah, crates are really useless right now. I really don't need them.
Why playing with an annoying pad? We already answered to that for the memes.
That's pretty good to have meme runs during the night.
Yeah, I think the night is the best time to have meme runs, because since we are tired, we don't care about what we are actually saying.
Yeah, because as we said, there is absolutely no leaderboard for these runs.
Yeah. This is just a run we thought out of the top of our heads.
Yeah.
Not right now, because Etienne already did one like 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I already did others before that, but I never recorded myself. So the last one I did, also my PB, I recorded, and that was pretty fun. My PB, but I only accomplished 2 entire runs, and my PB is something is 2 hours 29 and something like that. So perhaps for a moment I think I'm probably in PB pace, by the way, because I coming a little bit faster with this pad, but sometimes I just do a part of the runs without finish it.
So we are now in Lavanville,
The
the
song
purple
of-
city.
the song of this town is pretty well known.
Yeah, for its creepiness and its creepypastas on it.
There is a lot of there is so many things to do about to speak about these games, and of course a lot of persons who get a Game Boy also have know these games pretty well, because it's you can spend tons of hours on it without to find it any
Any new
strange things.
Yeah.
If we have the time at the end of the run, if I manage a good time, we probably
Show the
can
Ditto Glitch?
show a Ditto Glitch
Yeah.
or something funny. I would just take care to don't touch this lady. Here we go.
Yeah, and now we can do the Ditto Glitch now if you want, Kappa.
Okay. There we go. So I need my bicycle, and this thing is pretty annoying, by the way.
By the way, if you should know that in this subway, underground, in this underground passage, you can get an elixir and the total restore, I think.
It's an elixir. There we go.
Yeah, you have another item. If you should know that you have another item in the
In the underground, the
Yeah.
full restore. But the
Full
full restore
restore,
is very easy to get because it's at the entrance of the
underground tunnel.
exactly.
Yeah.
There we
So
go.
we are in Celadon City.
Yep.
I think I've got it right this time. Yeah. So we are in Celadon City.
Celadon
with
City is pretty well known because it's where we have to manage.
the mall also.
So I have to buy a very important
Yeah.
TM here.
Which is TM7.
TM7 is on drill, and it's by far one of the K of this run. Oh my God!
Don't
there
fall.
we go.
Don't fall. So basically, at this time on the game, you'll have in the mall a big menuing, or at least in the quarter run, that's how it works. You have a big menuing. I don't know for I don't remember actually for the Nido King run. You have to get.
There's also a big menuing, but after I get the
Yeah.
fly HM.
And now we are starting to set up something that I would call the glitch, but apparently
Yeah, that's
it's not. It's with a Pokédoll. It's called the Pokédoll skip.
Yeah, Pokédoll skip.
And not the Pokédoll glitch, please. And we will explain that later. But right now we will get some. Oh, don't-
Yeah, I was on the down.
you have two big
arrow.
feet, my man. We'll get some soda pop because if you give the little girl their different drinks, she gives you TMs. So just give them a soda pop, and you get the TM48, which is Rock
Rock
Slide,
Slide.
which is an overkill attack again.
So I take this fresh water for the guard of the main city of this.
Yeah,
oh,
because in Safrania,
Saffron.
translated, yeah,
I find.
Saffron, Saffron City. In Saffron City, you can go to Saffron City like that. You have to go first through. You have to give a guard something to drink because it's very thirsty. And you basically that's why you give him the fresh water, and also that's why it forbids you to go directly from Cerulean City to Celadon or to Parmani in French.
I don't remember. So perfect management. I have 26 Pokédollar remains.
Yeah,
That's
26
that's fine.
Pokédollar remaining is the optimal amount of Pokédollar remaining.
Yeah, because I use all of my money during this in this shop because I didn't have to buy anything except if I have to use one full restore later. Oh, should I go for the bicycle? It's
Yeah.
probably better.
And now we are going to use a secret spot. It's not so secret because it's where we get the HM02, which is a fly.
Yeah.
Which will allow us to go way faster between cities.
I will also probably take an extra potion just there because I'm no longer in red bar, and that's useless to taking risk against the rival.
Yeah. So HMO2. So we will learn it we'll teach it on Mr.
Nidoking?
No, you don't teach HMO2 on Nidoking.
I know, PG.
Yeah, PG. Rock Slide is on Nidoking though, of course.
Goodbye on drill.
Yeah.
On attack, I mean.
Yeah, goodbye on attack. You are not powerful enough.
I use a Super Ripple at this moment because that will count even after a fly. I will just swap the... Oh no, not this one.
So to swap he uses select.
Anyway, I will do that and I will do that.
Yeah.
I pressed swap 2 times, that was bad anyway.
Yeah, it's not a big problem. So we go to Lavender Town, which is bad.
Just have to...
Yeah.
Because be in the same positions with the named ground, something give me sometimes give me some some rigidity, so I have to move a little bit.
And here we are going to.
Oh, I didn't heal, by the way. Anyway,
yeah.
That shouldn't be a huge problem, except if I get I get crit. But
so we are on the third fight with Mr. Gary, and we can get Pidgeotto again.
Even by the way, even if I die here, that's not an issue because I use all of my money.
Okay.
That should just be a pro and just lose me 1 minute, I think. But dying need a crit. You need to do a critics to kill me right now. So
yeah.
I'm not very or a general miss. So.
Yeah, crit or a general miss. So we got Oh, we got to level 32.
There we go.
And here Kadabra.
Something. Okay, that wasn't my last rush. There we go.
Okay, I definitely think you should heal at the Pokémon Center after.
Oh, I don't need that because there is a sanctuary in this.
Oh tower. Yeah, there's the sanctuary. I forgot the sanctuary. Because yeah, in this Pokémon Tower, which is basically a cemetery, this is a very creepy part of the game. You have the sanctuary about half of it that will help you to that will heal all your Pokemon. I don't know why they did put that there because
that's so powerful because it's exactly the same effect as a Pokemon Center.
Yeah, it's a portable Pokemon Center basically.
Oh. So all this music reminded me so many things.
Yeah, here the creeps, guys.
Anyway,
and now we have an exorcist. The exorcists are actually quite easy to beat, from what I remember, because they just have some Ghastlies, and Ghastly is very different from the next games because in the next games you can see in the Pokemon Crystal and everything, you can see that Ghastly is actually a real round thing. And here it's just some fog.
Yeah. By the way, chat, I'm sorry, I'm pretty far from the screens and I can't see it clearly.
Don't worry, we have a chat on my side.
Oh yeah, we have the laptop guy.
Yeah, we have laptop guy with the chat. So Ken, which is laptop guy, with a chat, and I keep an eye on the chat for relevant things and funny things to say.
And elixir number 4.
You definitely have an American accent? No.
And there it is, sanctuary, purify zone. So I just have to go down, and there we go.
Time for a quick donation.
Sure.
Yeah.
We have $20 from Soul Coughing saying super bun bun, super bun bun. Thank you for your donation.
By the way, Rock Slide is not a 100% accuracy attack. It can miss, yeah. And if it misses, that can be an issue because Ghastly can confuse you, and as we said, confusion is can be a huge problem if we are not lucky, if the RNG is not with us.
and for Swanky Swanks on the chat. How long is this stream? The stream will be up until like Saturday night late.
Yeah.
This is a marathon. We are ESA, a marathon of speedrun marathon made for charity, which is called Save the Children. I'm stealing your job right now, Red Potato. So you Save the Children, a charity that aims to bring better education and better lifestyle to children. I can't hear from there. Yeah.
Oh my god. I was bad with my footstep. Anyway, let's try to don't face anyone's for the next few steps. Before that, let's go for the handrail. Okay, so I will use handrail. I will learn handrail instead of the rock slide because I don't need the rock slide anymore. And let's hope. Nope. I make too many footsteps, so we have to face off ghost.
Too spoopy for me.
So this is the main problem, because for each corner I did an extra step because I wasn't as fast as it needs. So this ghost is pretty particular because it's the one who I really hope. No, that's not the. I didn't saw the animation of the. I didn't saw the animations.
Yeah, it's not the good one.
This.
Yeah,
okay, that should be the good one.
This is the good ghost, and this is basically this is the this is
the good one.
Yeah, this is Marowak mother, basically, and we have to use a Pokédoll to make it to flee the fight, because this is how you use it in a regular battle. But the developers just forgot to code something to avoid that. So please.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's just because I'm too bad. I'm not as fast as I should with my steps. Anyway.
Should we call Ghostbusters?
The Nude Busters.
No. Nude Busters.
Okay. Incoming the probably one of the best sprite of this all games. Just after the Zubats, that's probably one of the best sprites of the games. The guy who designed the next Pokémon should be.
Oh yeah.
Should have some problem in this.
Yeah, Golbat. Golbat looks like it's so trolly, it's so ugly, it's so everything.
Oh my god. And the sprite.
By the way, people were asking where we are from. We are from the all of Europe, but we are in Sweden right now, in Växjö.
By the way, there was other guys who runs during the ESA that doesn't from of Europe also. So
yeah,
it's a very open event.
Yeah,
by the way.
Yeah. For example, just before we had a run with Titans of Co-op who are coming from all the way from America, and we have Kern next to me who is coming from America too.
So I will use for the first time the X accuracy item. It's very powerful, as you can see, because on-drill is only 30% chance accuracy, but by using X accuracy, that's make on-drill it's every time if I'm faster than the opponents.
Do you get the Gen 1 miss with?
No, because the X accuracy also fix the Gen 1 miss.
Ah,
so
nice.
That's also pretty useful.
So yeah, basically the X accuracy is not just top up your accuracy to 100%.
No, that's not.
It's just
in algorithmy that's worked differently. That's a trigger who doesn't check if the attack can miss or not.
Yeah, basically on the code of the game, it has the X accuracy puts a check before the calculation of the actual RNG of missing that says no, we skip that and it hits just.
So let's go for. Oh no, not Thunderbolt anyway. I should trash, but that will kill anyway. There is no. I just have to redo this menuing here to do trash, but I have to wait to. This guy I have 4 Pokemon, so I only use trash after I beat once with another attack.
Yeah, because you don't want to risk the confused status.
Because trash is a little bit faster because you don't have to do a menuing Nigoking with trash, 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 trash
Yeah.
again and again until
Yeah,
the end.
Thrash is a very quick attack to use in a speedrun because yeah, you basically don't bother with menuing again.
There we go. We save Mr. Fuji.
And he's not wearing lipstick. He has an irritated lip.
And
Thanks.
the Poke Flute. Where is your Poke Flute, Link Boss?
Oh, my Poke Flute.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's there. I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get it?
Oh,
Okay.
Zephyr is being a good guy.
So when we do you know the music for Snorlax?
Snorlax.
Yeah.
I actually don't know it.
Say
Do-do-do-do.
we will hear it. We will try. You should try to reproduce it if you want.
Yeah, I never played it.
So you should train because this guy trained.
Yeah.
So we are roommate, and this guy trained with me so much with this Dame Ocarina, and that's. We don't have the. Perhaps at the end of the runs, you should probably do that at the end of the runs. Let's try, or later during the events, perhaps that should be another good
Yeah.
idea.
I think at the end of a run during the
Yeah.
end credits, I will do some things for you.
Okay, so I just go into the Pokemon Center because I need my PP for the next section. Because right now, even if I get the even if I get the Poke Flute, I'm not going for Snorlax immediately. I need a very important attack for Nidoking. It's Earthquake. Earthquake. I'm sorry. I really need to drink some things later. Earthquake is the most powerful ground type attack, and it's also 100% accuracy. So we really need this attack.
And by the way, just a personal note, this is my favorite music of the game.
Oh, the music of the Sylph
Yeah, the Sylph-Co, because
Yeah.
in French it's called Sylph-Sarl, which is the acronym SARL in French is the name of company.
Yeah.
We say this is how we say company. So again, we don't know.
So I still have my full restore, so I normally don't need to save before this guy.
Yeah, it's quite easy to beat. I think he has an Arbok, and yeah.
Yeah.
So
Arbok.
Arbok, the opposite of Cobra.
Cobra. So I use Trash, and I hope it don't glare me. Don't glare me, thank you. And I hope for 2-hit KO. There we go, with a critical anyway, that saved the 2-hit KO.
And this was the only fight of Sylph-Co.
Not
I
the-
mean,
not
the
the
only.
only-
No, the only rocket fight.
No, not the only, there remains one
Uh,
just before Giovanni.
Yeah, the only fight that's from
The mass.
yeah, that's not from a scripted baddie. Basically, the only fight. Basically, this is the only fight you get while not being at the last floor of the Sylph-Co. Or Gary. I forgot Gary.
Blue, it's Blue, not Gary.
It's Gary Blue. And blue da ba dee da ba da da ba da bee da ba da.
Oh my god. Yeah. So here I will do a little step a little step up like this, because like this, Blue can do 2 steps to the right and take the teleporter.
Because
faster.
if he
He-
didn't,
he
he would
do-
have to go around us. It's
Yeah,
way slower.
it's way slower, yeah. So this fight seems to be hard, but to be honest, it's not. I just have to use Elixir, Accuracy. Okay, quick attack, that's fine. I will use X-Speed to outspeed Alakazam, who is very dangerous Pokemon. It's a very dangerous Pokemon.
Yeah, Alakazam is.
Oh.
Alakazam is one of the most powerful Pokemon of the game, because the Psy
The Psy type is totally god tier.
Yeah,
in
it's
this.
it has been buffed like something like nothing.
There is
they-
there is usually no counter except the
Except maybe a Gengar.
yeah, not even a Gengar, because Gengar is poison type. The best
Oh.
counter for the Psy type is a very good normal type.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with a good special.
And by the way, shout out to Movember with that mustache. Because yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
has,
this
yeah, he has
mustache,
such a
yeah.
mustache.
Such a mustache.
And now Venusaur.
So yeah, I just X accuracy, X speed to outspeed all of the roster of blue, and spam on drill, and I defeat all of these teams.
Oh, someone asking, doesn't bug counter psychic? I don't think in Gen 1. I'm not sure. Because again, they change everything between Gen 1 and on other gens.
So immediately after this fight, I will use an elixir because I need more on drill.
Yeah. Oh, there's someone asking, any chance for a barefoot cam? No, because
I try many times
yeah,
to be barefoot, but the problem is because it's
plastic.
it's a carpet, or
Yeah.
it's plastic.
It's made of some kind of plastic.
Sometimes I grab the
It sticks.
the pad.
It sticks. Yeah.
Yeah, it sticks a little bit, and I grab the pad with my foot, so it's not very X accuracy, and just hesitate a little bit. Okay, Bubble Beam. It's normal to do Bubble Beam against him because I use X accuracy for the two next guy. This one in particular. So on drill.
Also, the Barefit will avoid us seeing those glorious Pac-Man socks again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love those socks.
Yeah, those are good socks.
They are pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Like the shorts.
You can get them. You can get them on the ESA Merc site, merc.esmarathon.com. Kappa. No, it's wrong. You can get great ESA shirts though on it.
So Giovanni, because of the Poker Doll skip, normally the second fight against Giovanni, but
Yeah.
here it's the first one.
Yeah,
so.
it's the first one. And also, someone asks, is this a real category? No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It doesn't exist.
But
we didn't know the world record of this category. It's just a meme category.
Yeah, but we really want this to exist someday.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not a good DDR player.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, honestly, learning the runs just with notes, and because we are in DDR, we can also have notes in our hands.
Yeah.
With notes, if a good DDR player tries this category, can be way better than me for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah. You should have.
100% sure.
You should not do a hand river.
And Nidoqueen.
Nidoqueen.
I still have one on drill to deal with her.
You're killing your wife, man.
Oh damn! This is the only generation without any gender for the
Yeah.
Pokémons also.
Yeah, because they thought, hey, making eggs is good.
Yeah.
It's more realistic to have Pokemon reproduce.
So we beat the Team Rocket. Yeah, that doesn't get the Master Ball, but
Yeah.
I don't want the Master Ball too.
Yeah, because we don't want to capture Mewtwo, so
Yeah.
or even Mew.
My Nidoking is better than the Mewtwo.
Yeah.
By the way, no, it's not.
Mewtwo
is probably
No.
it's the most powerful Pokemon of the first generation for sure, but it's also probably the most high difference in every generation
Yeah.
for a god tier Pokemon and
Yeah.
Uber Pokemon.
And right now, before going out of the Silphco tower, we have to get some objects, namely a rare candy. I
Yeah,
think.
and
Uh,
more
TM
simply this one.
Yeah, the TM26, which is Earthquake. which is-
and rare candy.
Yeah, which is basically one of the most powerful attack of the game. And since the tower is a dungeon, it has been coded like a cave, so you can just dig through all the floors of the Silphco building
Yeah, exactly.
and go back
Because
to
we are at
Celadon.
floor 10, by the way, at this
Yeah.
moment.
And we can go back to Celadon because
Yes, before that, I need my Super Ripple, and I will swap that to my X-Speed, and I will go for
the Pokéflute.
something.
This is my Pokéflute sound. I don't know if it's good enough for you.
The Pokemon trainer is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, yeah. I prefer playing with Pikachu, but
Okay, so bicycle. I really have to be careful here to don't touch anyone. And by the way, this one can be tricky because
yeah, you have an item to get in there. Is it
Yeah.
an elixir?
it's a
rare candy?
Rare candy. So that's
Super rare candy.
fine. No, yeah, it's a rare candy. So here
Yeah.
I just have to wait because
Yeah, this is a bit when you can like let off some steam a bit, because you don't have to do a lot of things on the
yeah. By the way, you can broke by using
Yeah.
A. So
yeah. Isn't A or B?
A,
yeah, you
B.
can-
It's work with B too.
Yeah, you can.
get it.
Yeah, using A or B, you can use the brakes of the bicycle.
That the Reaper should be stopped. Yeah. there
Yeah.
you go. Well, I still have to learn Earthquake and use the PP up I just get, because obviously I will use my PP up on.
Yeah. On Andril.
But before that, Earthquake.
Before that, earthquake. Also, the chat wants you to be hydrated. By the way,
Oh yeah. I get some. Okay, that's the good one. Here we go.
Flash. Okay.
I just to be honest, I take care here to don't kill the runs, because that's
Yeah.
gonna be a huge issue to don't get the learn
Learn the good over the good attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to do the safari and okay. Oh damn! I touched the wrong ones once again.
By the way, I have a question for audience. Do you do the full bag strats? So basically, you fill up the bag up to its full to avoid taking more objects.
Oh, I don't know that.
I hope you don't do that then.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
Not I hope. I suppose you don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically there's a strat in this game that in Pokemon Red, contrary to other following Pokemon's games, you have a limit of items in your bag, which is directly forced by the game. It's 20 items.
The full bag strat.
Yeah,
so
the full bag.
Yeah, I did it.
Nice.
I actually did it.
So you do
because,
it.
Because normally I will be at 20 item for the fight against Koga.
Yeah, and that means that no, you don't have to get the AEtienne that Koga gives you,
Yeah.
and that saves you like 2, 3, 4 boxes
seconds,
of text, because it doesn't explain you the attack.
Yeah, it
it's giving
doesn't
you-
explain me the attack. That's the same for the other guys.
Yeah, that's the same for Auguste. I don't remember his name, and Giovanni. And what did I want to say with that?
The same for Giovanni, and there is the same for the other all of the trainer we will see.
Yeah.
Erika too.
Erica, yeah, and Morgan. Morgan is in French. I think.
Morgan is in French, so Sabrina, I think.
Sabrina, yeah. Sabrina, the sorceress. Yeah, she does Psy Pokemon, so she's actually a little bit of a sorceress. Yeah, it makes sense. How
And there
many
we
calories?
go.
How many calories have you burned? The chat asks.
I really don't know.
I think more than his daily allowance.
What I do actually? Here we go. No,
But-
not the cat. I missed the. There we go. Don't be too fast.
Gotta go fast, though.
There we go. So I will fly once again. And let's go for Koga. So normally my HP is actually quite good, because I need to die against Koga. That seems weird, but that's intended to get, as we said, the red bar.
Yeah, Red Bar
Red bar
strat.
is very important. So this guy only have it's pretty weird, because it's a poison gym, but most of the guys have Psy Pokemons. We doesn't know why. So Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Why not? Also, someone asks, does he practice this DDR style of run all the time? No, this is actually a
No.
meme run.
This is a meme runs, but to be honest, when I submit that for the open block,
You did practice a bit.
Yeah, I practiced a bit. To be honest, more than half of my practice was the RNG manipulation at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
The rest is just to learn how to move your foot a little bit with on the good things.
Yeah.
It's just have. Honestly, if you already know the runs with a keyboard, it's not
that
so-
hard.
It's not hard. You just have to be careful to don't fall
Yeah.
because you're often in one foot you are often in one leg, so just
Yeah.
have to take care.
You have to have a good I don't remember the word for that. Yeah, balance. Yeah,
Balance,
thanks. We got some help from the audience
yeah.
for the words
For
because as we say as we remember we are French, so we don't know English. That's basically how we work.
this is how the French guys works.
Yeah. And also, someone in the chat has advised to use for the next time to use a step counter on your belt during the
Step
run.
counter.
Yeah.
It's,
Just to count you how many steps you do during your run.
oh, that's gonna be useful. But I spam a lot when you saw me doing things like that with my.
Yeah, but I
my
think this would not be registered by the step counter. It's too much too
Oh
little.
yeah,
of a
step
movement.
counter. Yeah. I see
Yeah.
that. Oh, poison gas. That's not very effective. Let's go for bubble beams, and we deal with this guy. So 81 HP is totally fine. Normally, I will explain the Koga fight right now. So I will just deal with these three first Pokemon with Earthquake, and for the very last ones, I will let him self-destruct, so he will die, and I will die with him. So normally I should have to heal or something like that, but War Candy have also a pretty useful property. If you use War Candy to a Pokemon with 0 HP,
Yeah.
it will come back because it gives you some HP.
Yeah, it
you
will come back at 1.
Yeah, exactly. And after using my free War Candy, actually, I will get 9 HP, and
Yeah.
I will deal all of the remaining fight until Bruno.
Because basically, when you get one extra HP by going up a level, the game chooses to fill that HP, and also it does. I think it does things around. It does things around with maybe rounding numbers on the upside.
That give you the. Don't be stupid. There we
Yeah.
go. X attacks. So I have to wait a little bit. I can go for Thunderbolt to wait.
Thunderbolt.
Self-destruct. There we go. So yeah, it gives you the HP that you get for getting
the level, yeah.
for the level. So yeah. For example, I have 132 max HP.
Yeah.
If I get 125 max HP,
Yeah.
I will win 3 HP.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. So normally, if I get the strat normally, yeah, it can't give me toxic, so it's fine. I will win sometimes.
But because
So I can't dig, by the way, in this gym.
yeah, because it's not actually a cave.
Oh, yeah, I can dig.
And what I wanted to say, toxic is garbage.
It's a very powerful attack, by the way. In
Yeah, it's a
strategy.
very powerful attack because it puts your Pokemon in a special state that's badly poisoned. It's not poisoned, it's badly poisoned. When you're poisoned, you lose each turn. You lose a little bit of life. But when you're badly poisoned, each turn you lose the double amount of life you lost the previous turn. So
yeah,
basically, you can
will
lose
win.
all your life in like 5 turns.
Okay, I will just get the HM4 here. There we go.
And yeah, you got
yeah.
HMO4, which is strength.
Oh.
And you do not get the rare candy behind the rock because
No,
it's actually
because
not useful.
It's actually I don't need to extra experience. That's
Yeah.
not needed. So, but yeah, there is a raw candy behind these
Yeah.
things. So to optimize my super ripple, I will use here.
Now,
Now I will also go to learn
Yeah.
all of the Asian.
yeah, and to learn surf if we actually want to go to Cramoisil,
Yeah.
which is another name in English, I know.
The islands.
The islands, yeah.
So this is another reason why Scroll is a very good starter, because you can then learn surf and stretch. Oh, come on. There we go. And surf. I missed the... You should... there are so many things to learn
Yeah.
with your ocarina.
Yeah, I have to learn a lot of music to make it now.
Anyway. It's a good time for another donations if we have, perhaps, because I have to search some item right now.
We do. We just got $25 from Edward Malus saying, I'm really enjoying this DDR % run. A really interesting take on a really fun run. And I would also quickly mention some of the upcoming bid wars and goals we have. In a few hours, Christorius will be running Octahedron 80%, and he has an incentive to either kill some bees or save some bees. And currently, Kill the Bees is in the lead with $25, and Save the Bees is second with $11. And other than that, in like quick maps, 6 hours. The guy running right now, Etienne, and myself, Retro Tato, will be running Pokemon Black and White 80% in a race. And we have a lot of fun incentives for that, including a lot of names for our Pokemon. And a lot of them don't have names right now, so you can go in there and get yourself a free name if you feel like it. And we also have other fun incentives like going to do a musical in the middle of the run. And also, of course, the most important one, cosplaying. So, if you want to see Etienne cosplay as the rival Sharon and me cosplay as the rival N, then better put in some donations.
Yeah, this cosplay is pretty awesome, by the way. So I just try to don't mess up with the Blizzard. Here we go. Yeah, I don't have any cosplay for this one because this was not planning in the schedule, but yeah, for Pokemon Black that will be pretty awesome because we start the run nearly at the same times. Oh damn! Should I? Yeah, I did a mistake. I put it 2 times. There we go. Because I didn't hear the sound of the door. That's weird. I make a lot of extra step here. Yeah, that should be a problem for managing me out of this things. Okay. Okay, let's try to come on. Thank you. So I will get the key for this the gym of these islands right there. And I will escape with my very useful Paras. There we go, I'm the out. So right now I have to use my bicycle. And let's go for some boss rush, guys. So I got all of the item and all of the setup I need for the rest of the run. So the rest of the runs will be like a boss rush, because I just have to get all of the badges I miss. And we will begin with Erika. And because now we are in Red Bar, all of the fights are going very fast. So that's very useful. That's normally it's pretty... Oh, come on, thank you. Normally it's pretty dangerous, but the good things about getting all of my setups, it's all of the fights right now will just turn during one turn, and I can keep my red bar for a very long time. Oh no, there we go, Blizzard. Even if I don't... Oh, once again, it's a useless crit. Interesting. So I have to really take care to don't make an extra step because this lady is also a trainer, the lady to the right, so you have to take care about that. So, Miss Erika. Of course, we are very... Nidoking is very over the level of those of the Pokemon of Erika right now, so that will be a very easy fight. Just have to Earthquake this guy. For the next one, I will use the Blizzard. It's preferable. As you can see, I can, because of the red bar, I can see I can go immediately in my menu during the roar of the enemy Pokemon. So Earthquake, and we get a new badge. And because I'm actually full of items, Erika can't give me this anti-M. So I will throw. There we go. By the way, we can't dig. We can't dig in this gym. That's pretty weird. This gym is different from other gyms, and we can't dig in it. So I will fly to the next sections, and this we come back to the island.
To this Cinnabar Island, if you want the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cinnabar Island. Yeah.
You get the name. So
No, I just looked at the
Okay.
top of the screen.
so here it is. The
quiz.
the
So
quiz.
it's time for you to test your Pokemon knowledge.
Yeah.
So first question. First
Uh,
question.
Caterpie evolve into Butterfree.
Yeah. Does Caterpie evolve into Butterfree? Yes.
So you also can know the answer, except if you look my foot. But
Yeah.
So second questions. So Pokemon quiz.
This text is so long, if that.
Yeah.
So
And
are there
ni-
9
oh,
certified Pokemon
oh my
League
god!
badges?
I did a huge mistake.
Oh, you said yes.
Oh
There are
my
not 9. There are
Did
8.
did I really do that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my
Rape.
oh my god.
4.
Where is my last? Anyway, I will go safe and
Yeah.
use an extra Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a huge mistake. I was totally okay. Charmander. I will don't take any risk. By the way. I will
Yeah,
keep my-
earthquake everything, I think.
Yeah.
Except if it's a flying Pokemon.
I need one. No, I will not need any earthquakes against after that, because I will go immediately to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, but we
yeah,
go-
I will get extra experience, so that will give me out of the red bar earlier. But that's my fault. Anyway, I will take that. So let's continue. Yeah, so I get the balance. It's happened to be honest. It's happened to me often when I play with the DDR, because I'm so used to spam the touch of my keyboard to answer to this quiz that I often made a mistake when I train. So
Yeah.
that's I say during my training. Oh, be concentrate during the quiz, even if it's stupid, even if it's
the
very
same
simple.
thing, yeah. So be careful.
So yeah, now I definitely have to do a Pokemon Center, because
Yeah.
I messed up the.
So Thunder is effective against ground. This one, I think it's Magikarp.
Oh yeah, it's the question about the.
Oh no,
the level. Yeah.
no. Pokemon of the same level of
the-
same
the-
kind are identical.
Oh,
No,
the-
they're
the-
not.
Ah, the better one is this one.
Yeah, it's Magikarp. Then.
Okay, no, that's not the Magikarp.
Oh,
this
this is not?
the Tombstoner.
Oh, Tombstoner. Yeah,
Does Tombstoner exist, guys?
yeah.
Tombstoner.
Tombstoner.
So, let's go. We lose a little bit of time because of that, but that should be fine. Hello, Blaine. By the way, this music is really awesome. The music
Yeah.
of the
Dun-dum.
that we
Dum.
can't hear the rest because of the alarm, because of the red bar. Let's go for accuracy. Okay, you go for agility, so I need one earthquake. There we go. So I will definitely have to remember to do a Pokemon Center for my PP after this fight, because I need 4 four Earthquakes for the next champions, and I don't have them.
Yeah.
So
Rapidash, the best pony ever.
Rapidash.
And
I also love Arcanine.
yeah.
It's very awesome.
By the way, remember, children, friendship is magic.
That's fine. There we go for it. And we don't know why, but in this gym
The volcano badge, you get
we
it
can
in
dig.
the.
Oh, yeah.
You can dig.
And
You
we
get the
can-
volcano badge during the battle. Too.
Okay, so it's Pokemon and
Paras,
Paras and
dig.
dig. And we can dig in this gym, and not in the gym of Erika. We don't know why.
Yeah, I think they programmed the game a little badly. By the way, did you know a little bit of lore about the game? Did you know why Mew exists?
Why Mew exists?
Yeah.
No, I know. I don't.
Mew actually exists because the programmer did have a little bit of space, like some bytes of memory left,
Oh.
and they didn't want to let that go to waste, so they just invented an extra Pokemon. It was scheduled to have only 150 Pokemons, but Mew was added just to have just to fill up the memory of the game.
Okay, so that's interesting. So because of the Pokemon Center, I also lost my red bar. But to be honest, I doesn't want to continue. I can't manage these things without my Earthquake. Another possibility should be to use one of my Elixir, but I need my Elixir later during the runs, and I'm pretty used to use them at the very important moments.
I have a question about that though. Walls of Jericho in the chat ask, is Fissure allowed during speedruns?
Fissure?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't
It's a one-hit
not
KO attack. It's not allowed in Pokemon Strategy, but here I use also another attack as it doesn't load in Pokemon Strategy. It's on attack. So
Yeah.
on drill, I mean. So we lose the red bar, but anyway, we can have the best music of this whole game.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Mime, the best Pokemon ever. Kappa.
Yeah. By the way, Mr. Mime is a female in Pokemon Crystal.
Huh?
Yeah, but in this fight,
Yeah?
because there is also this fight in Pokemon Crystal, Mr. Mime is a female.
Oh.
That's weird.
It's a Mrs. Mime. Also, I should say shoot out.
Mr. Mustache.
Yeah, Mr. Mustache. I should say shout out to the thinking of Mr. Mime. Shout out to the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie coming up soon,
Oh yeah.
because it has a very good Mr. Mime in it. With actually dodgeballs instead of shoulders.
So in this gym, we can dig too.
Also, Mr. Mime.
By the way, a cool things. If we are on the teleporting things like that, the teleportation with the digs will be faster, like that. It's pretty funny. So let's fly. There we go. Remains
Yeah, it's
the unknown.
the unknown gym leader
Gym leader, yeah.
is remaining.
He's unknown.
He's
He's unknown, so he's powerful.
Yeah, he was in the gym that was actually closed up until this time, which was the Viridian gym, not far from home
Uh-oh.
actually.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
mean with extra step.
And that looks a bit like the Rocket Hideout. Thinking
That's
face.
weird.
Oh, thanks. Hashtag thinking. Hashtag.
So by the way, normally I have to do a save for the next guy who's
Yeah.
the master of the karate.
The Karateka
The
master.
karateka master.
Karate
But
master.
because I have a lot of HP and I didn't have my red bar anymore. That's not. I will don't do that. That's
Yeah.
no problem.
I don't get it. I don't. Someone on the chat. Wait, I don't get it. Why is he using a DDR pad? Mister, have you heard of the memes? That's why.
It's DDR person glitchless.
Yeah, the person glitchless is basically only memes.
So yeah, this guy is normally a huge run killer if you run with red bar, because I have to do an X accuracy to pass him correctly. but okay, it doesn't do anything, so that's fine. I can go for free. I can go for free on drill here, just here. There we go, on drill. And by the way, because I'm used to it, I will use an elixir after this fight, even if I don't. If
you don't need it.
Even if I don't need it. Normally, I should be in red bar here.
Yeah.
But because of my mistakes, anyway. So elixir, and we are out of this. Yeah, because this guy blocked the way. So how can I pass right now? Because that shouldn't be useful to fight him. But if I go out and in like this,
he's not at the same spot anymore.
yeah, they will reset their positions, and I can go through, and I manage this gym with only 2 fights. Oh, 3 if we count the unknown gym leader.
But
damn!
it is me, Dio. No, it's not that.
Dio. It was me, Dio.
It was me, Dio. Ha 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 ha.
Dio there. I know, that's Giovanni.
It's Giovanni.
Giovanni. So Giovanni is just get Earthquake. Except for this very last Pokemon, we will use Blizzard and hope that we get a 1-turn kill. Oh, come on, Earthquake.
So we are right now. We are like 25 minutes. I would say 25 minutes from the end, maybe. To get a conservative estimate.
Yeah. Well, honestly, we are far from the estimate. That should probably a new PB because.
PB pace, boys.
Perhaps because because of my training, but I don't recording me anymore.
Yeah.
Because I want when I use the timer, to be honest, I often use the in-game timer when I play DDR Glitchless.
Yeah.
Because there is an in-game timer too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't manage the kill anyway.
Oh, I think tabletop games ended in the lobby because a lot of people from the lobby are there.
So we got the badge number 8. There we go. And now remains exactly 6 fights. 2 fights against Blue and the Elite Four. So I just have to get out of this. Oh, down. Come on. There we go. So normally we should use the Ripple here, but because once again of I'm not optimize my movement as I can with this pad.
Yeah, better use it a little bit later.
Yeah,
for more safety.
Just here.
And also, excuse me. Also, there's something different in Pokemon Red than the other Pokemon games. Oh, and you have a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, just the last fight against Blue before he.
Yeah, before
he beat them.
Before he goes to go against the Elite Four unsuccessfully.
I will definitely get beat because he's bad.
Yeah, he's bad.
I will do the same strategy every time,
yeah.
and I will always use the same Pokemon.
But
look at that! I will just have to use my X accuracy, and it will spam agility. Oh yeah, why Blue spam agility right now? And because Blue is very smart, he will use the better type attack against me, and because I'm a poison type, he will use a Psy attack, and agility is a Psy attack.
Oh,
so this is why he spam agility. Well done, Blue.
Well done, Blue. You got Pidgeot.
Rhyhorn get Blizzard.
Yeah, because it is of type ground type or rock? I don't remember.
Rock type and ground type. The two.
Yeah.
Of them,
so the ice is very effective against rock, and Thunderbolt for Gyarados because Gyarados is actually not a dragon type. I think it's a water flight.
Water flight, so it's really powerful to use.
It's X4 basically.
X4, yeah.
For X.
Mr. Mustache.
Mr. Moustache,
He's
yeah.
back.
Oh, ho, 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 Mr. Moustache.
There we go. We deal with Mr. Moustache. And the starter. By the way, Venusaur is really well made in these versions. Oh,
Which
damn,
one?
That's bad. Anyway.
Which Pokemon was
Venusaur.
Oh
I think
yeah,
it's-
Venusaur.
It's really well made. Anyway, I'm not in Red Bar, so I can do mistakes.
Yeah.
There we go. Normally, I have to do a one total kill Venusaur with the horn attacks, but that's fine.
So now we are going to go through the Indigo Plateau Indigo in
Yeah.
French.
But before that, the Victory Road, of course.
No, there's before. I think is the Plateau Indigo before the
Oh
before
yeah,
after?
you are in the Plateau and you go before the Victory Road.
Yeah, this
for
is
some-
that.
Because here it's can't like the here if we look at the map, but we don't.
We don't have a map.
Yeah, and even if we do that, if we have that, you can check by yourself because we don't
Yeah.
spend any more time here.
We are
But we are actually in the Plateau Indigo. Yeah.
So yeah, it's in French. Plateau Indigo is in French.
What is the name of this place?
I-
Indigo.
Indigo Plateau in the chat.
Yeah.
No, if you have the actual name in the chat, feel free to say it. So yeah, we have to show compared to the newer Pokemon games. Here, each time we have to show actual badges to each people. On the following games, it has been changed to one badge check.
Actually, it's
Badge check, by the way, badge check.
Bad check.
Indigo Plateau,
Thank
okay.
you, yes. And by the way, that's wrong because you can saw that later during the Pokemon Black race.
Yeah.
Even in Pokemon Black, there is one guard for each badge.
Okay.
Once again, so
But here we have like different things also because we have actually got some tall grass and some water to fish some Krabos. Krabos is the French name. It's not the crab Pokemon. Yeah, but it's
Crabby.
evolution.
Krabos,
Kingler.
Kingler.
Yeah, Krabby is the same in French, but in French Kingler is Krabos.
Okay. What? Oh yeah, that's exactly what I
What?
want.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like
Surf and
yeah,
of
boss is king
course-
like the boss of the crabs.
Okay.
Quick donation.
There we go.
Have we got time for that?
Yeah. We
have one.
definitely have the time.
$5 from Junkyard Dave saying your shoes are fabulous.
Oh damn.
Thank you for your donation.
Thank you for the donation.
So, honestly, Victory Road is really boring when I have to play it in a keyboard.
Yeah,
But
because
it needs some concentration to don't lose times with the DDR pad.
yeah, you need to stay focused on that.
By the way, there is another problem. It's the super ripple because I got extra step because of my pause between each corner.
Yeah.
So,
So you have to actually use more super
Is-
a little bit more of super ripples.
normally that should be fine with 3, but I will really wait the last tight for every ripple.
Okay. By the way, will you try to catch Sulfura? Sulfura is a French name.
Normally we will see Sulfura in a few seconds, but no, I will not. We can perhaps try to catch another Pokemon if we have the time, but I'm not sure.
I think I know which Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, well, to be honest, if you are well under the 240, we could try.
Because
try it.
I would like to see these things during the last ESA when I was running these
game?
games. But I was pretty new in the speedrun community, and I also did it with a keyboard.
And you finished like 1 second.
Yeah,
under the-
before the estimate.
Yeah.
That will probably not the case this time because
Yeah.
we have some advance, I think. Not
We-
too much, by
Not
the
too
way.
much, but we are a little bit ahead.
Oh.
By the way, it's Moltres in English. And thank you the chat for. Yeah, let's get a little drink. Stay hydrated, bot.
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
That's
don't
fine.
fall. Don't fall down. Well, if you fell down, that would have made a great clip.
Oh no. I don't want to hurt myself, by the way.
Yeah. Imagine going to ESA and having to go back.
So I still have a race to win.
Yeah. Well, you could run from the hospital, Kappa.
Okay. That's oh my. Don't. There we go.
Yeah, someone on the chat says Oho is Zapdos. No, I'm not that dumb. I know that Zapdos is actually Elector. Please.
Okay, this is the last one. Last one.
The problem I have with Pokemon names is going from French to English, not English to French. Thanks.
Oh damn, that was stupid. I just can use the. There we go. And the last one.
Yeah, strength. So this one is just to open the access to that ladder there.
This is the last obstacles from this.
For the Victory Road.
Yeah, so yeah, we can manage the whole Victory Road without any encounter.
Yeah.
Like that.
GG.
Honestly, learn the road of this game is not difficult, especially with notes.
And the last labyrinth of the game.
So because I have all of my full restore, actually, I don't have to buy anything, but I will.
Maybe heal the Pokemons?
I don't think so. That's not needed. No, not this one, by the way. I need it.
Chris Tayos asking, can the rest of the marathon be run on the DDR pad?
I think we will need our hands later. So
yeah.
Sorry about that.
And to be honest, Pokemon Black is run on actual Nintendo DS, and there is no controller mode already.
There is no controller mode.
Yeah, there's no control mode. Some people in the community try to do some, but it takes a lot of time.
So, Lolay is really weird as a trainer, because she will always do rest at the second turn.
How is she called?
Lolay?
Lolai?
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe more Lolai.
Lolay?
Yeah, I think.
So she will kill my poor PG. Oh no!
PG!
My poor PG. So, and the second turn I will just use X accuracy. There we go for an X accuracy. It will rest for no reason, but it's always do that at the second turn. And now I can spam on drill and wash this entire team.
And by the way about Lorelai something. So in French she's called Olga.
Yeah, Olga. Yeah.
And I don't know how it's in English. I think in English she talks normally, but in French she talks with rendered in the text. She has a very strong German accent.
Yeah.
So she uses.
She had an accent also in the English version. Yeah, I think.
So yeah.
I think yes, but I don't know which accent.
So it's like, I am Lorelai. I am going to bring your team to the grave. This is not a good German accent because I'm doing a German accent with my bad English accent.
And it's done for the first member of the Elite Four.
Yeah. A little something about the localization. Maybe it's good to know that the French localization, they actually bullshitted the hell out of the Japanese designers of the game to make the Pokemon renamed in French. They said for almost like half of the Pokemons, they said, "Oh no, this is an insult in French," even when it wasn't, because they wanted the game to be completely localized in French. So they told a massive amount of lies to the Japanese developers to have, like, for example, Rakayu instead of who's the name for the English name for Rakayu?
Geodude.
Geodude or something like that.
Oh, come on. So I prefer to use Blizzard instead of Untitled. And then, what's happened in the chat?
Well, I had the citation from the French from the French translation of Pokémon. It's cet art est génial. Il y a plein de meufs. This gym is good. There's a lot of women.
Oh yeah, the man in front of the Erika.
Yeah,
gym.
it's the man in front of the Erika gym because there are only women in that. Is like a little bit of a pervert because they were a little bit more. The French localization team was a little. They were like 19 at the time, so they were
a little
stupid.
bit trolly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a little bit trolly.
Yeah.
Machamp is pretty cool, designed like that. And I defeated Bruno. So the next fight is probably the most
daunting fight.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous fight, especially
Yeah.
if you are in a PvP pace or something like that.
Yeah, you went a
So-
little bit too far off.
So I have to just heal and save, by the way, because
Yeah,
it's been
save.
a while we don't. Oh yeah,
So the next fight is with Agatha, someone who knew Oak when she was young. So that old buff. So she's Oak's ex.
Yeah.
Basically.
In Pokemon Let's Go, she has a huge she is really close from the design of the Pokemon of the
Anime?
Professor Oaks.
Oh yeah, of actual Professor Oak.
Yeah.
So like she's his sister or something like that.
So I will use X special.
Yeah, X special.
Okay, switch. That's fine.
And that's
fine.
one of the only trainers in the game that withdraws Pokemon.
And Juggler also do that.
Yeah, Juggler also do that, but you don't see a lot of Jugglers. You see them basically in Koga's gym, and that's it.
Yeah, and around the Koga gym.
Yeah.
Also. There we go. Earthquake.
Nightshade. Nightshade is a very specific attack because it deals you the same amount of damage that the Pokemon launching the attack has of levels. So, for example, with this Gengar, which was level 56, it dealt you 56 points of damage. I think there's a battle tip. There's a fighting tip attack that does that too. It's Frapatlas.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's.
Frapatlas, chat, please help us.
It's a name in English, yeah. Dream Eater, that's fine. So actually, I have the very good setup for. We have some help in the assistance with Shrikro, Kalmar. Okay, so it's fine for Agatha.
Yeah, it's Seismic Toss, the
Seismic
English
Toss
name.
So here we go for Lance.
We have Lance, Peter in French.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah, and it's not actually a translation. It's actually named Peter.
I will use my last elixir right now. And little potions.
Yeah.
I will go for the potions.
I remember that when I was young, that we laughed a lot about Peter's name because when we were French, we didn't know the English names, and for us, Peter sounds a lot like pété, which is mean fart in English. So it's pété.
Oh, we are definitely far away from the estimation. We'll have the time to show something very interesting to the chat.
Ta-na.
Yeah, by the way, this guy is also the champion in the Generation 2. So I will use my last special and pray for not get critical. Don't crit me, please. That should be great. That's fine.
Oh,
so
clenching was there. The clench was real.
So the Hydro Pump can do with my Nidokings 130, no more. So that's why I just use a little potions to be in red bar here.
Yeah,
because of the red bar, I'm now pretty fast.
Yeah, praise the red bar.
So I will use an X speed here to be faster than Aerodactyl, because Aerodactyl is pretty fast. There we go.
So we have to remember that the dragon type are weak against dragon and ice. So
Yeah.
let's blizzard everything up. And Thunderbolt for Aerodactyl because
Yeah,
Aerodactyl.
it's a rock type, but not a ground type, so it's not immune.
Yeah, but it has been something that has been fixed in Gen 2, I think. I think in Gen 2 or
No,
3.
in Gen 2, but for example, the rock type has never been immune from
Are you
electric.
sure?
I'm pretty sure about that, yeah.
Isn't like Onyx a pure rock type?
Onyx is actually rock and ground type, but
Is
when he was only rock type, yeah, he gets electric attack.
To be honest, I always thought that rock type was 0% against electricity, or the other side.
I will don't take any risk against blue,
Yeah.
so I will just use a
Save.
full restore. Oh, you want to just
Save.
Oh damn!
No.
I speak to this guy
Save,
once again.
just for good measure. Save. Yeah. La, 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 la.
I lose so many times by pressing A instead of start
Yeah.
here. That's happened one time. That's fine. So,
So-
because there is still one possibility to lose this fight against blue.
Yeah.
It's to get crit by sky attack.
Yeah. So
By the way, during my PB, that's happened to me 2 times in a row.
so that's
Yeah.
why I want you to save.
I'm also aiming sky attack crit instead of Chenzi. Chenzi, no, Clefairy.
Now there's a special thing that happens on this fight is that for the whole run the attacks have not been shown, but for this fight the game choose to manually force the attacks to be shown
Let's see.
to make the game more spectacular.
No, it's well not happening this time, guys.
Oh,
I wins
you win. So
by full life.
GG.
So if I were in a war recall base, I should probably want heal because I need to be in red bar. But anyway, so that was
Pokémon Red.
that will be a new PB sub 2 hours and 20. Damn, that's pretty. I'm pretty happy about this new PB.
Do you want me to get near the button to split?
Oh yeah, we need to split. You can press it in my place, I think. So I will give you the time, but it's in few minutes. So
Yeah. But I'm good there.
you good there?
Yeah, it's comfy.
Honestly, actually, I just have to mash A until the end of the runs. There is nothing else to do. So because as you see, I just have to spam on drill with my setup with X accuracy and X speed,
And
and that's it.
Yeah. We are clear.
We are clear, and we are the Pokemon League champions, only with our fruits. Thank you.
The slow oak.
By the way, that was less than 10 minutes more than my last run at Pokemon Black in ESA with the keyboard. That's pretty shameful for. But yeah, I by the way, I improved a lot of my PB during this last year with my keyboard, with the keyboard. So, but I wouldn't like to push these games. I'm pretty satisfied by my true PB of these games right now. So this is why I try some weird things with this run, because it's pretty fun to do it. For example, with a dance band, and right now I'm here.
I almost forgot to get ready.
So the in-game time should be something like 2 hours 17 or something like that.
Okay, just tell me time.
Should be. Is it really a sub 2 hours and 20? I don't think so. It's a sub 2 hour and 20. When the screen is white.
Okay.
And time. Yeah, it's a sub 2 hour and
Sub
20.
220. GG.
Excuse me, I just
ju-
rest a little bit.
yeah.
I will go up like that. Well, we probably have it's 20 minutes
So-
under the estimate, so we'll probably have the time to just show something really
Yeah.
interesting to chat. I just have to wait the end screens of this the end of the credits, because it will save at the end of the credits.
I can do something if you want in the meanwhile.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it. Ah, that was close. That was so
Yeah.
close from the perfect one.
That was so close, but I tried.
By the way, you wake up me just before this runs,
Yeah.
and if you if you already do that with that, that should be that's
Yeah, I
That
should have
should
woke
be-
you up with that.
yeah, because we only get the ID last in the run. So yeah, we'll just show something really interesting, guys. So I will prevent you to that before. So this game is
It's pretty broken.
yeah, it's pretty broken. By the way, this is what Glitchless is not for nothings. And also this game is designed in a very. It's also split in two very big parts in
Yeah.
the development. The part when you are in fighting, so I will spam to make it quick. That should be only take 3 minutes or something like that. So this game is split in two parts. The part when you are in fight and the part when you are in the world map, of course. So because of that, if you manage to make the game thinks that you are in
If you-
in a certain part of the
If you manage to make the game mess, yeah, a little bit too cluttered with being in a fight or being not in a fight. For example, trying to fly to another part of the map when you are seen by an enemy,
yeah.
by an enemy trainer. What will happen is that the game will actually think that you are in fighting mode while you are actually on the map. And what happens with that is that it messes with memory, basically.
Yeah.
And it allows you to write to actually, by doing another fight, to actually write a certain memory address into the next Pokemon you will encounter. And then when you change road, it presses start automatically, and then once
you
you
get
start,
the fights. Yeah.
you get the fight. And
So I will show that. I will show you
Yeah.
that immediately. Just before that,
we
let's
get the Master Ball.
let's get our Paras, because I needed to escape these things and get the Master Ball to be sure
Yeah.
to catch what we want. Because I actually only have Pokeballs, and my Pokemon is too strong to be used to make the Pokemon I will encounter weaker. So I can use this one to withdraw my Paras like this, and I'm out of this. Oh
No, you're not.
Okay, Paras. So I will do that with a trainer who have a very long range to be sure to trigger the things Link Boss just told.
Yeah.
So I will go in
You'll go-
this.
Yeah.
In this town.
Uh,
So
Have you started the glitch already?
no, I didn't start the glitch.
Okay.
I just took Paras. So
Okay.
actually we are, as we see in the world map,
Yeah.
and this is the road 24. So I will try to trigger a fight in road 24, but stay into the world map. To do that, I will pull off
Maybe
my
save
vehicle.
if you want to try
Yeah,
again.
I will do a save to be sure. Okay, let's do a quick save. Just to be sure.
Yeah.
So you see this trainer, it
Yeah.
appear just after the
Yeah, and
the
it
thing.
sees you as soon as on the map. It sees
So-
you. It sees you.
I
So
have
it will
to
do that.
be careful. I will do that with my hands to be sure. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's good.
So because I really have to do that in a precise timing. So now I press start immediately. So fly, and I will just fly away like that. he saw me, but I'm out.
We just fuck off.
So now if I try to spam start, as you can probably, you cannot see, but I try to spam start, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything because you can't press start when you are far, because actually the game thinks
we are in a
we are
battle.
in a battle in the road 24.
Yeah.
So now it's time for Inceptions. If you see the movie,
With a movie
I will
with Leonardo.
because because I will trigger a fight in a world 25 with a very specific Pokémon, a Slowpoke, my favorite Pokémon.
Yeah.
And this Slowpoke have a special, have 7 stats in special, and that's pretty important because 7 is a pretty important address in the Pokémon
in the
code.
memory, yeah.
This is this guy.
And you, so we do you beat it or
I have to beat it.
yeah?
I also can make a def. The only important thing if the last Pokemon I have to see
Is that
the-
Slowpoke.
is that Slowpoke.
So yeah, we'll just beat it. And then?
Yeah, your animation is still
Yeah.
away of it's still active.
Yeah, it's still active
oh
because
my god,
because the-
level up.
yeah, because the last fight during against Gary before didn't just put the
I
didn't
hope-
just put the animation back on just for the fight. It actually forced on the parameter.
Yeah.
And now
I
we're
hope
going to
I
change
hope
role
the
and
ants.
Yeah,
There we go.
here we
I
go.
didn't touch start, by the way, because actually I did a fight in Lover Road, and when I come back to the road 24, because I come back to the main world, the game say, hey, you have a fight actually in this
Road.
section,
Yeah.
this road. So it will trigger a fight against the last address that I
That
face
I-
in the special, and that is
that is
a
hey,
Mew.
a Mew. Hello, Mew.
So yeah, Mew is actually in all of your
Cartridge.
all of your cartridge. Even if we imagine,
Even if you can't physically get it without cheating or a bug,
yeah,
it is actually there. By the way, the truck situation is a hoax.
yeah,
We have been lied to. You have been lied to. There's three crows next to me. We say, shh, don't
that's a
say it.
secret. And we got Mew with the Master Ball.
We've got Mew. So hey,
New species.
new species.
Yeah, let's go for Link Boss.
Hey, I'm
And
on this one.
And that will be the end of the runs.
Yeah. Usually my name is not during marathon. My name is not the Mew, is the rival, because I'm so stupid that
Yeah.
that I get to be the rival.
Come on.
No,
Oh no.
B.
That's
No.
hard. That's hard. My God, I never do that because I always spell all of the person as A. So
Except when you're on marathon
Yeah.
with your actual hands.
hey, we got Link Boss.
Yeah.
So that's the end of this run, guys. Thank you to watch it.
And thank you very much
And-
for having me as the stupid commentary.
Yeah, and see you later in the marathons, and
Yeah.
have a good marathon, guys.
See you for the Pokemon Black one.
Yeah, sure. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ignition. Autopilot activated. 100 miles per hour. Why don't you come? I can take you for a ride. Why don't you come? We can drive away tonight. Why don't you come? I can take you for a ride. Why don't you come? Tonight's the
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to ESA Winter 2019. We're all slowly waking up here, going from graveyard shift to transition into the morning shift. Everybody's getting their breakfast from the hotel, coming into the room eventually. Coming up next, we have, towards the end of the open block, got You Are Empty, and 80% Sprint to 0. And after that, we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Spec Ops Veteran by the VK.